Planting a tree is a very optimistic act, but there are also some concerns. Will the tender sapling take root? Will it get enough water? Will it withstand the forces of nature? These concerns are sevenfold when planting trees in the desert. This is the Negev, a desert land that covers 60% of Israel's landmass. Average annual rainfall here doesn't exceed 200 millimeters. It's very hot during the day and very cold at night, and there is not enough water, shade, and sources of food. Desertification is a global process that threatens to turn millions of acres of fertile land into deserts. This is the result of incorrect use of land, exaggerated exploitation of resources, neglect, and incorrect policies over many years. Keren Kayemet L'Israel, Jewish National Fund, invests a great deal of resources in pushing back the desert and rehabilitating areas that underwent a desertification process. Various studies in Israel have shown that proper ecological treatment can help arrest desertification. KKL-JNF is conducting one such study at the Ambassador's Forest that is part of the Greenbelt around Be'er Sheva.
Our aim is to rehabilitate those degraded sites. We are using ancient techniques of water harvesting and soil conservation with modern techniques and knowledge in order to increase soil humidity, enable the success of planted trees, and encourage the herbaceous vegetation. By that method, we are creating a green belt around the city of Beersheba and other towns all over the area.
Most of the land in the Negev is less. This type of land has a very problematic nature.
As soon as above 10 millimeters of rain will go down, it will create a crust. Just look on those soil particles, how crusty they are. Just look what happens when the waters are coming down. Everything is flowing on the surface down to the gully.
KKL-JNF has transformed this disadvantage into an advantage. Taking slope angles into consideration, KKL-JNF has built dikes and dams that stop floodwater. They are called shichim in Hebrew.
When the water are flowing on the slope, immediately most of them will create runoff. And then you can see how it accumulates in the structure that was built exactly like that.
In addition to the unique method of planting in the shichim, KKL-JNF also uses terraces and limans, which create extraordinary desert landscape. To date, KKL-JNF has created over 400 limans throughout the Negev. The limans, which provided shaded recreation sites, attract many visitors. They color the arid desert landscape green and provide shade and grass for herds grazing in the region. This wonder has drawn the attention of scientists and foresters throughout the world, particularly those who come from countries that suffer from desertification. They come to Israel and learn from the KKL-JNF experts how forests and agriculture can be established in desert regions.
Desertification and global warming are challenges with no borders. The collaboration with other countries serve as a catalyst to improve diplomatic relations in the region. KKL-JNF is eager to share its knowledge and experience with other countries facing similar challenges in order to help them rehabilitate desertified zones.
Since 1985, KKL-JNF has been developing a greenbelt around Beersheba, the capital of the Negev. KKL-JNF Australia adopted the project a few years ago, and every year it supports the planting of additional trees and enriching the Negev's greenbelt in areas like the Ramot Forest and Nahal Karkur. For the 2013 Tu B'Shvat planting celebrations, hundreds of members of Australian youth movements came to Ramot Forest and planted new trees with their own hands. In this way, they contributed to combating desertification and creating vibrant green scenery. The hundreds of thousands of trees that are still planted in the Negev will expand the region's green lung, welcome tourists, and provide leisure sites for local residents. The trees will also help maintain the ecological balance and lessen global warming.